My name is Ryan, and until one particular night, I genuinely believed I had endless patience. Emily and I had been married for 5 years. We weren't perfect, but I always thought we had enough respect for each other to weather anything. She was sharp, spirited, and loved pushing limits. Most of the time, I admired her for it. But lately, her teasing wasn't coming off as playful anymore. It began as little things: remarks about me forgetting chores, jokes about my thinning hair, giggles with her friends when I tripped over our dog. I brushed it off because marriage isn't about sweating the small stuff. But over the past few months, her humor started feeling more like mockery than love. That night, we were at a friend's dinner party, about 8 of us, wine glasses in hand, laughing over appetizers. Someone asked about worst first dates. Emily's friend turned to her and asked what hers had been. Without hesitation, Emily smiled and said, "Oh, definitely the guy who wouldn't stop talking about himself." Well, him and Ryan tie for last place. Everyone laughed. I forced a smile while my stomach tightened. Then came the comment that changed everything. The conversation drifted to relationships and intimacy. Emily, tipsy from a few glasses of wine, leaned back with a smirk and said, "Well, at least my ex was bigger." She tossed it out like it was a harmless punchline. The table fell silent for a heartbeat before a few awkward laughs trickled out. My ears rang. My chest felt like it was caving in. I didn't shout or storm off. I stayed seated, smiling faintly, pretending it didn't get to me. But something inside me cracked. On the drive home, Emily brushed it off, saying I was being too sensitive. I said nothing. I wasn't furious. Not yet. I was thinking. That night, while she slept peacefully beside me, I lay awake staring at the ceiling. Her words echoed again and again. It wasn't just the comment itself. It was the smug look she had when she said it, like it was a win to humiliate me in front of everyone. The next morning, I didn't bring it up. I kissed her forehead before work, made her coffee, texted her at lunch. I wanted her to believe I'd let it go. But when I was alone, I began planning exactly how to respond. Not a fight, not a screaming match, but a moment that would make her feel the weight of her words. That weekend, we hosted a gathering at our own place. I made sure everything was perfect. Steaks on the grill, wine poured, music playing. Emily was in her element, laughing and playing hostess. One of our friends asked how we kept our marriage so strong. She grinned, about to make another joke at my expense, but I cut her off gently. "You know what keeps a marriage strong?" I said calmly. "Respect." At least that's what I thought we had. The room went still. Emily blinked, caught off guard. She started to say my name, but I didn't let her. "You know," I continued, "last week you joked about your ex being bigger. I've been thinking about that. You're right. He was bigger. Bigger at cheating. Bigger at lying. Bigger at treating you like trash. And still, you're here with me." Her face went pale. Her smile vanished. No one said a word. "You stood there in front of people who respect you, and you turned our marriage into a punchline," I said quietly. "I laughed with you that night, but I haven't been able to look at you the same since. Do you know why?" Her eyes widened, panic creeping in. "Ryan, I didn't mean that's the problem," I interrupted softly. "You didn't think? You didn't think what it would mean to me? How it would feel for the person I trust most to make me the butt of a joke about my worth as a man." The silence in the room was deafening. "You know what? I've decided," I said, still calm. "I'm done laughing it off. I'm done pretending. Respect is just a joke. If you want to be with someone you can compare to your ex, go find him. I'd rather be alone than let you chip away at me one joke at a time." Emily's face crumbled. Her friend sat frozen, unsure whether to leave. She reached for my hand, but I didn't take it. "Ryan, I'm sorry," she said, her voice trembling. "I was just trying to be funny. I didn't think—" "That's exactly it," I said quietly. "You didn't think? And if this marriage is going to survive, that has to change right now." Tears welled in her eyes. She nodded quickly, the usual fire in her gone. "I promise," she whispered. I leaned back, letting the tension ease just enough for everyone to breathe. Then I turned to our guests with a polite smile. "Sorry about that. Who's ready for dessert? The rest of the night was awkward, but Emily didn't make another joke. Not that night. Not for a long time after. And for the first time in months,